Do again. You really don't knock anymore, huh? Just barging in like you own the place. What if I wasn't decent? Don't look at me like that. It's called basic manners. Anyway, what are you even doing here? Oh, right. You said you'd drop off that thing. Good job, dummy. You actually remembered something for once. I'm kind of proud of you. A little. Don't get used to it. You never change. You know that. Same expression, same lazy walk, same what did I do face every time I talk. It's like time doesn't move for you. Meanwhile, never mind. It's weird, though. When we were kids, I thought you'd end up totally different, like serious, grown up, mysterious, or something. But no, still the same dog who used to follow me around. Still the same person who can't stop smiling, even when things go wrong. You make it really hard to stay annoyed. Not that I was annoyed to begin with. Don't smirk at me. I can tell when you're about to say something stupid. Yeah, that face. That's the one. You really think you're funny, huh? Fine. I'm love. Dear, happy. You know, sometimes I forget how easy it is to talk to you. Like, I start teasing you just because it's habit, and then suddenly it's 10 minutes later, and I forgot what I was supposed to be doing. It's annoying. In a kind of way I don't actually hate. Do you remember how I used to call you dummy all the time in school? You pretended to hate it, but I know you liked it. You'd always roll your eyes, but you never told me to stop. That's how I knew. Besides, it just fits you. You've got that face that says, I have no idea what's happening, but I'm trying my best. It's kind of cute. Wait. No, I didn't say that. You're hearing things. Stop grinning like that. It's weird. Anyway, you haven't changed much. Maybe a little taller. A little calmer. But you still have that same look in your eyes when you talk to me. Like I'm saying something worth listening to. No one else does that. Don't make that face. I'm not being sentimental. I just noticed, that's all. You always make things sound like they mean more than they do. It's your fault for being that kind of person. You really don't get it, do you? You never do. That's why you're still my favorite dummy. You always show up like it's no big deal. Just casually appear out of nowhere, acting like you're doing me a favor by being here. And then, somehow, within 5 minutes, you've cleaned up half my mess and fixed whatever I was struggling with. Do you plan this? I know you don't need help, but it's okay to have it. Who even says things like that? You're ridiculous. Ridiculously kind. Ugh, stop looking at me like that. No, seriously. You're gonna make me forget what I was saying. Anyway, the point is, you don't get it. You do these things that make me feel things. And then you just go about your day like it didn't happen. Like you didn't just make my heart do that weird thing. And I hate that you're not even aware of it. You're just standing there, smiling like the same clueless dummy I've known forever. You probably think I'm just being dramatic again. Which, okay, maybe I am, but not entirely. Honestly, when you show up, everything feels a little lighter, even when you're being a pain, even when you're teasing me. It's like the air changes, and maybe I should be used to it by now. We've known each other long enough, but somehow it still catches me off guard. Every single time you do something nice and pretend it's no big deal. You're such a dummy, but you're my dummy, and I kinda like that. Just don't make me say it again. You know what's funny? I used to think I was really good at hiding things. Like, if I just laughed enough or rolled my eyes at the right time, no one would notice what I was actually feeling. It worked for a while, except not with you. You always see right through me. And honestly, I hate that. You make it really hard to pretend. Like tonight, I said I was fine. You didn't even hesitate before saying, "No, you're not." and I try to argue. I deflect, I joke. I make it sound like you're the one being dramatic. But then you just look at me, not in a pushy way, just quiet, and I couldn't keep it up. You didn't even say anything after that. You just sat there next to me, like it was the most normal thing in the world. No advice, no trying to fix anything, just being there, like you always are. And somehow that's worse, because that's when it hits me that maybe I don't actually want to push you away. Don't smile like that. It's not a confession or anything. I'm just saying you're good at making people feel safe. Too good. And that's dangerous. You know, I keep calling you a dummy, but I think I'm the real one here. Because I keep pretending it's just teasing. Then all those times I say, you're so annoying, or you're impossible, or you're a dummy. I mean them, but I don't. Not really. Sometimes when I call you that, it's because I don't know what else to say. Because saying what I actually feel would sound way too serious. And I'm not ready for serious. At least that's what I keep telling myself. Like that one night, we stayed up too late, talking about nothing. You fell asleep halfway through your own story, and I was sitting there, trying not to laugh. But then I caught myself staring at you, at how peaceful you looked. And it was stupid, because I suddenly thought, wow, I could really get used to this. That thought scared me so much. I threw a pillow at you the second you woke up. You remember that? You thought I was mad. I wasn't. I just panicked because it felt too easy, too natural, like something that should have been awkward but wasn't. And I didn't know how to handle that. That's the thing about you. You make things easy that shouldn't be easy. You make me laugh when I'm supposed to be sulking. You make me talk when I swore I'd stay quiet. You make me care when I'm trying so hard not to. And I hate how good you are at it. Because every time I start to think I've got this under control, you do something small, something stupidly thoughtful, And suddenly, I'm right back where I started, pretending not to notice how much I like being around you. You know what the worst part is? You don't even realize it. You don't realize how much space you take up in my head, in my day, in the way I start waiting for your messages before I even realize I'm waiting. You really make it hard to pretend that I don't care, that this is still just friendship, that calling you dummy doesn't secretly mean stay. Because it kind of does. It always has. I just didn't know how to say it out loud. So, yeah, you're the only dummy who makes me feel safe. Don't let that go to your head. Okay? Even though it probably already has. You know, it's weird. It's really late, but I don't feel like sleeping yet. Maybe it's because it's quiet. That kind of quiet where everything feels too honest. Like if I say the wrong thing, it'll sound like a confession. Or maybe it's because you're here. And being around you always makes me talk too much. Don't give me that smile. You know exactly what you're doing. You sit there. I start rambling about things I'd never tell anyone else. And you just listen. Like it's the most natural thing in the world. You're dangerous. You know that? Because somehow, every time I'm with you, I drop my guard without meaning to. 1 minute I'm teasing you, calling you a dummy. And the next, I'm saying things I didn't plan to say. Things I shouldn't say. Like how I actually... No, never mind. You're staring again. Stop it. You always do that when you know I'm about to say something real. It's unfair, because then I do say it, and you make it sound like it's okay. Like I'm allowed to feel this way. Remember earlier tonight, when you said you were lucky to have me around. I laughed it off, but that kind of stuck with me, because I think I'm the lucky one. I don't say that kind of stuff easily, so don't make it weird. Just, yeah, I notice the way you care, even when you pretend you don't. You're always there when it matters, always knowing what to say, or when to say nothing at all. You make it really, really hard not to get attached. and I'm not even trying to fight it anymore. You know, I used to think I called you dummy because you never got my hints. Like, how could someone so smart miss something so obvious? But now I realize maybe I said it because I didn't trust myself to say what I actually meant. It was easier to hide behind that word, to pretend it was just teasing. But it wasn't, not really. And you're just sitting there with that stupid, soft smile. You're not even teasing me, are you? You get it. You've known this whole time. Damn it. When I call you dummy, what I really mean is, when I call you dummy, what I mean, I like you. I trust you. You make me feel safe. You make things warm, even when they shouldn't be. You make my world quieter in the best way. And no, I'm not saying it again. You hurt me the first time. Don't push it. You're smiling, aren't you? I knew it. You always smile when I get soft like this. It's infuriating and kind of nice. You know what I mean, right? Even if I never say it the way normal people do. Even if I call you a dummy instead. You get it. Because you always do. Can I just hold your hand for a second? Just to make sure all of this is real. That you're real. Thanks, dummy. So don't make me repeat it. You're my favorite dummy. And I mean that. Don't make me say it again.